Hello, everyone. Hello. I've got Tinky who's crunching away here. If you're wondering what the noise is in a minute. So we're going to be doing the astrology readings. Me and my guides, are going to be doing some predictions for all the birth signs, the 13th through to the 19th of January. And we're going to start off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians. Then the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Finishing off with the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Gemini and Libra. That's what we're going to be doing. And I've had a catching up day, getting shopping delivered, and just catching up with little things that I have, don't have time to do in the week. So, what about you guys? Let me know what's going on with you. There's a few things happening this week. So, we've got obviously Mondays is always psychic development, and this Monday, the 13th, is going to be person. So if you have somebody who's missing, a pet or a person, and you want to find out maybe what's happened to them, that's what it's about tonight. Tonight for me here in the UK, because it's 2:56 a.m. here UK. So we're going to be doing that. So if you've got anybody who you want us to concentrate on, please just message me on psychically.net, and I'll gladly look into that with the help of the psychic development group. Always like to go over some of the other cold cases as well. We've looked at Madeleine McCann, looked at Needham, Benjamin Needham. We've looked at those. So it's sad. It's sad because nobody's got any closure. If somebody just knows what's happened, it's not going to make the pain go, but it is going to help kind of center, and knowing what's happened, it can heal a bit. So okay. The other thing that's going on is our lovely Dee Collier is going to be a special teacher this week, and that is on Thursday the 16th of January, and she's going to be teaching from 7:30 p.m. That's in the UK, which is 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. time, and it's going to be 5 basic herbs that can help so many reasons. So she's going to be teaching you how to make tinctures, how to find these herbs, so all sorts of things. So if you wanted to join in with that, just reach out to me on Sally.net, use the Zoom code and all the if you wanted to come. Dee's wonderful, absolutely wonderful, so much knowledge she has, and her her sessions are so reasonable as well. So I'll let you know about it, and when I can make this go out to it, but I'll talk to her about it. So anyway, that's what's going on Thursday. And then on Saturday, so Saturday the 18th of January, we're going to be me and the Guiding Angels team will be doing a song. Okay, so the 5 bells in Eastery is CT13 0H. Okay, if you wanted to come along, starting at 7, doors open at 6:30. It's a demonstration of mediumship, followed by readings, one-to-one readings afterwards. The readings are £15. The ticket entry is £5. So, yeah, you can just come on in and just watch the demonstration if you want to. You don't have to have a reading. But if you do want one, it's £15 for 20 minutes. And you choose one of the professional readers there. You've got some readers that do a mixture of both. Some readers that do just conjure through it. So, and obviously I do future predictions. So, yeah, the platform medium is Maureen Hill. She's a wonderful medium, and you know, if you haven't seen her work, it's worthwhile watching, definitely. So yeah, that's going to be on Saturday. Okay, the 5 bells in Eastery. And I think that's it for this for this week's updates. Put that over there. Okay, so we're going to be, let's say hi to people here. Okay, who have we got? Hello, Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara. Love to you too. And Efog, hello. So Taurus and Pisces rising. So you've got quite a practical nature. You can get the jobs done. You just don't like being rushed. But the Piscean can be a bit theatrical, and sometimes can put a smile on no matter what. All sorts can be going on inside. That's a mixture of those two personalities. So if you're in the chat and you want to come say hi and let me know your sun, moon, and rising, I'll give you an update as to what I pick up, guys. All right. So yes, the wizardry, YouTube, and Asia. Yeah, got a mix on. Okay, so yeah, we're going to starting off with Scorpio. Okay, so it's water. We could be Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, so what does the timer say here? All right, 8:20, I think. So banners. Let's get on to. Got to find it now. There they are, Scorpio. Unfortunately, even though I've got a cable going straight from my Wi-Fi box to my computer, hoping that it would give me a better a better signal, but no, it doesn't. It is what it is. You have to smile on through, don't you? But I think Greg's going to try and find out StreamYard what they've got to say about it. It shouldn't be that bad. So yeah, okay, so this is Scorpios. Let me just click and start recording. Okay, so this is for Scorpios, the 13th through to the 19th of January 2025. Okay, this is my Rhiannon. She is a Scorpio, my youngest. And for all you Scorpios out there, let me dive in. Okay, I'm just going to tune in now. what is going to be happening, guys, this week. Okay, Six of Swords. So this indicates it's like I can see where I'm going now. Things seem a lot clearer, a lot brighter. I'm not so foggy. I can focus. The Wheel of Fortune also indicates going forward. Okay, everything is moving forward, because as soon as one cog in the wheel starts to turn, then it turns all the others as well. And also you've got the Four of Swords. Okay, so those three together indicate that there is a lot of action, okay, that is happening in your beginning of this week. Okay, you are standing up for yourself, you're standing your ground, you're not backing down if somebody is trying to tell you what to do, or someone's trying to bully you in any way or manipulate you. You're going to have them straight away, and it's not no. I'm not afraid to say no to you. I'm not afraid to stand up for myself. This is it. But everything is in motion. So look out for those opportunities that are coming up, to get everything moving again after there being a bit of stagnant energy. And this stagnant energy, I feel as if it's linked with your ambitions, with the things that you desire. Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So these three cards together indicate that there may be arguments or something that is going to bring about having to speak out. And this is about some plans that you have for the future. So as you're trying to plan ahead, as you're trying to look forward, it could be that there's someone around you who actually doesn't want you to, who feels as if, they want to go in this direction while you're going in this direction. So there needs to be a bit of compromise going on in the middle of next week for sure. Otherwise, there's going to be kind of a confusion, and the conversations aren't going to go right. They're not going to flow right. I also see that there is a need to plan first before you make an announcement to change things, because sometimes we say, yeah, this is what I want to do, or this is it, we're going to do this, but you haven't thought it through, you haven't looked at anything, relating to how it's going to affect anybody else. So, be careful about planning things ahead of time without careful thinking. Okay, so we do have the Devil card, but we have that with the Tower, but we have the Sun crossing it. So something that seems to be disastrous or seems to be happening in a bit of a reactive way, emotions rising to the surface, things kind of coming up that are from the past, really coming about. Somebody's crown's been knocked off, so there seems to be a lack of respect going on. All of these things seem as if a disaster's going to hit, and what do we do? But with that Sun card, it says that things are going to turn out better than expected, that everything seems to be clear. Okay, and sometimes when we dredge up all the old stuff, when the Sun comes out, it makes everything better, because sometimes we have to do that. We always have to kind of get rid of the old stuff, get rid of baggage that you keep bringing up every time there's an argument or a fallout. It's like the insecurities from the past come out again, and there's a really need to brush that, not brush it under the carpet, but brush it away after you've discussed it and say, that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got going on for our Scorpios. There you go. Okay, so let us go back into the chat. I see that there's some people who've got their birth signs out, so let's have a little look. Okay, so we've got Josephine. Hi, Ali. Aries Sun, Leo Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Okay, so Aries means that you're a good organizer, means that you can take want to, and your Leo indicates that you've got the right personality for that as well, that you're very accommodating and people find you likable very much. Now your Scorpio indicates that you don't have a lot of patience with people who are being idiots. So if you've got somebody in the audience, say if you're doing public speaking and they're asking stupid questions, you're more likely to put them in their place, and maybe that's not a good idea. So it's like you struggle with diplomacy, but you're very good at taking leadership. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Josephine, but that looks like the mixture of those. Linda, hi Linda. Good evening. There's Bodie. Good to see you. Jeff, it was lovely to hang out with you, and thank you for all the knowledge there. Knowledge. Jeff is a chiropractor. I think that's right, isn't it? Chiropractor. So he was just so free with his knowledge and information and help, and that was wonderful. So it was really refreshing. Usually when someone's kind of got skills like that, it's like, no, you have to pay. You have to pay for my time. But no, you was very very accommodating, and we all appreciated that. We got to know you, which was lovely. And your lady as well. Your lady came in to say hi as well. She's lovely. Feeling well today. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm getting there. I'm okay. Thank you. So Josephine could take that. Good. Good. I'm glad you understood. So I am Aries, Sun, Leo, Moon, Cancer rising. Okay. So with the Aries Sun, it means that you are or can be a leader. You do know your way forward. You do know that you can, also with your personality, with your Leo personality, it means that you can make people laugh, and that think of a lion, just what I mean, and you've got a lot of pride in your appearance. You've got a lot of pride in what you are as a person. It's there. And the Aries is the confidence as well. The Cancer rising means that sometimes you go in your shell and you kind of hide there for a bit, and it's like when you feel confident you want to come out again, but you don't want to stay in the limelight all the time. You kind of flit in and out a little bit. That's what I'm picking up with you, Linda. So Tonya, hello Tonya, good to see you. And Mel D. Oh, Mel D. So Pisces and Capricorn moon. Okay, so Pisces can be theatrical. They can also be they can hide their emotions. So if they are feeling sad one minute, they will probably, it's like they'll still say everything's okay. They don't really like telling people, that things are bad. Okay, so everything's fine, everything's fine. And later on you'll find out it wasn't. But and the Capricorn moon is that you usually will finish tasks. Capricorns are self-employed usually, or happier to be self-employed, and can achieve so much. Because the Pisces is also a people pleaser as well. The Pisces is also psychic, so a lot of intuitive energy as well with that. And the Capricorn, makes for a very good business person if given the chance to run your own business. So that's what I see, Mel. Oh, everyone's saying hi to each other. Love that. So that's lovely. And Cynthia, hi Cynthia. Good to see you, Cynthia. Right, let's go on to Pisces. Where's Pisces? There's Pisces. What is the time for Pisces? So that's 20. Okay. Pisces, the 13th through to the 19th of January, 2025. This is for me and my mum. Mum hasn't been very well, so sending you lots of love, Mama. Can't wait to see her back to her old self, bless her. But she's on steroids now and antibiotics. So, yeah. So I think I've called it all what everybody's had as well. So I'm not feeling 100%, but yeah, I'm trying to ignore it at the moment, letting it all go. So let's have a look. Pisces. Closing my eyes, concentrating on Pisces next week. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords, the deal with it, the Chariot, which is which way are we going, and the Six of Swords. So these three cards together, to me, indicate the beginning of this next week, that you've got a lot to be dealing with. Okay, there's a lot going on. I feel that you are concentrating on maybe something special in the summer. You need something to look forward to. So there could be some conversations about holidays, get away, okay, even a weekend away or something. It can be that someone is thinking of coming to see you. You're looking at things in black and white. You're deciding kind of what you want to be doing next and how you want to go forward. I feel this is also to do with, you know, looking at the plan, looking at what's going on in the world, and seeing the Six of Swords there, this one, it just looks as if everything is, there's so much to look forward to. You know, they're looking into the sunshine there. There's so much to look forward to. A lot of brightness and happiness there. And, you know, this has always been about black and white. It's been about light and dark. Okay. And, you know, you can see the struggle between light and dark very clearly going on, especially in the States at the moment, but also in the UK. You know, you've got struggle with the light and dark here. So yeah, there's going to be something that I feel on a global level is going to be very obvious coming out, and it's going to make people stop and listen. Okay, and I feel it's something so much to do with a shift and a change, and it's like something in the limelight, and it's linked with travel plans, or you know, the light and the dark, the good stuff and the bad stuff. Okay, and having to deal with it. All right, so then have the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So this is saying that there are lots of plans, paperwork, organization going on, I feel, linking to next week for Pisces. With the wheel, it indicates that something's moved forward, something has shifted, and that's a good thing. Maybe it's time to start to plan ahead. I do intend to do a live video or a recorded one on, you know, the affirmations and getting your affirmations done, letting the universe know what it is that you do want, what you desire in 2025. And we have to be careful how we word things, because the universe will bring you what you want. But if you forgot to say certain things, it means, you know, you could ask for abundance, and abundance flows into my life. Well, that's fine, but you didn't say it stays there, you know. So you have to kind of be careful what you say. So I'm going to do a video on that. But yeah, that just indicates that something shifted. Stand your ground, don't back down, Pisces. You know what it is that you want. Make sure you start to plan ahead. Outspoken words with the Ten of Swords. That's a bit of worry, a bit of emotion, and the Devil card. So this means there's bad behavior coming up at the end of next week. Now you can either let this trigger you and it can upset you and it can ruin your day. Or you can say that person's deliberately trying to press those buttons and I'm not biting, I'm not having it. And there's other times where that person deserves to be told what you think of them. They deserve put in their place. So it'll be yours, and everybody's going to be different, but definitely you're going to be kind of pushed to that limit, I would say, by the end of next week. All right. Usually when I get that in a reading, I would then pick another couple of cards to see if that then clears the air. Does that clear the air now? If we choose to bite, if we choose to say our piece, does that clear the air? Yeah. Okay. So that is about thinking ahead. It's about rerouting, thinking ahead. Okay. Doesn't mean to say it's not going to hurt you though. Okay. That's kind of like a lasting feeling of emotion. All right. And anybody, especially Pisces, you're very sensitive. So your sensitive soul energy is hurt and upset because, you know, you've had words with somebody, or someone's tried to have words with you, or someone's tried to be nasty to you, and that feeling of why would they want to be? I'm a good person. I don't deliberately try and hurt anybody. So why would somebody try and hurt me? So there's always that kind of confusion energy with Pisces especially. So yeah, that's what I got for our lovely Pisces. So let us go straight in Cancerians, okay? So Cancerians, and the number is 27. I'm doing it on the minute. I'm not doing it deliberately. Water signs was 9 minutes in, Pisces was 20 minutes in, and Cancerians was 27 minutes in. I couldn't do that if I tried again. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is Cancerians, the 13th through to the 19th of January 2025, and this is for my recordings because I record for my kids and for Greg and my son-in-law. So this is for Cancerians. This is my daughter Meggie. Hey Meggie. Oh, I miss her. I haven't seen Meggie for a while. Need to, and Rhea. I haven't seen any of them. I need to get together with them. I'm getting withdrawals. So anyway, this is for Cancerians out there as well. So I'm going to concentrate now and see what they want to tell you for this week. That's better. Sometimes you don't feel as if you've got that connection. So, all right. So, starting off with a Tower card for the beginning. But this is a clear out. The Tower card can be clearing out old stuff, getting rid of things, reshuffling things around, a deep clean. It can be that you've had to do something in your life that meant that you have to, you know, dive deep into your emotions. But this is the Sun card that's with it that basically says this is the best thing possible. This is exactly what should have been done. And this is leading to a lot more positivity. Now, this means that sometimes when you're all organized, you might want to get everybody else organized. So you might be a bit naggy to other people, or it's like you want to be naggy because you don't want anyone else messing up your organized space. Okay, so there might be a bit of nagging, a bit of kind of, you know, telling people off and things. But that is because you've worked really hard. Okay, who can blame you, eh? So the middle of this next week, you have the Ace of Cups, Princess of Cups, who's my OCD card, along with the Mother card, motherly character, Mother card. So with these three, there's so many different meanings that come about from the Empress. So the Empress can mean mother, it can mean nurturer, it can mean pregnancy. If it's got lots of pentacles, which this hasn't got, it would mean money or things coming to fruition. Unfortunately, it hasn't got any pentacles there, but this would be maybe planning of, making money or planning of organizing. So this is also saying that you're wanting everything to be done, perfectly, or you're being a bit harsh on yourself because you want to do everything to the best of your ability. The other thing is overflowing of emotions, and you're going to find old emotions are going to be coming to the surface, and you're going to be thinking, I thought I dealt with that. Now, because it's with the mum card, could it be to do with mum or you being a mum? Could it be there being fears from the past, and you're thinking about these things? So something is happening to do with your emotions rising to the surface. So it's definitely going to be beginning, and the middle is going to be quite an emotional time for Cancerians. Then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. These cards keep repeating themselves. And the Aquarius energy, along with the Five of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Cups is about withdrawing into yourself, going within for answers. It's next to the card that is saying somebody is not taking you seriously, or maybe you're not taking yourself seriously. The change is happening, so there's no stopping the change. There's no stopping things moving forward. But are you ready for them to move forward? Is this exactly what you want? Sometimes we can laugh things off. Sometimes we can, have somebody around us and we want them to take us seriously, but they're not. So there's a lot of mixed emotions going on with Cancerians. So after all of this, what do we get? What do we get for Cancerians out of this next week? We get a stepping forward in the right direction. This does mean change and stepping on. Sometimes we have to embrace the fact that we have either been rejected or we have had to deal with rejection. And this just indicates boundaries. So the simple solution about this next week is about boundaries and making sure that other people know your boundaries. They know what you're happy with and what you're not happy with. So that's going to be the biggest lesson. Okay, so there you go. That is for Cancerians. And the reason why I say Cancerians is a lovely lady called Marejo. She pointed out that, we've got spammers. No, we haven't. Yeah, sometimes we have sometimes the birth sign Cancer, and it's known as something not nice, an illness. And so, rather than having that, we're going to say Cancerians. So that's, and I've carried that on because I agree. I absolutely agree with that. So where do we go back to? Where are we? Oh, here we go. Principal Rose, hello. My birthday was Friday, Capricorn. Oh, happy birthday for Friday. Capricorns are they get on with things, okay? They get the job done. They're very good at delegating. They're very good at, knowing who can do the job the best way possible. So, so if you're self-employed, then you're probably in the right job. If you're in employment, then it would mean that you would have to be left to your own devices to a certain extent. You don't like people leaning over you and saying, have you done it? So Cynthia, thank you. Good to see you as well. Oh, and you is our Linda with the purple hearts. Hello, Saffron. Is that the right way? Saffron, hello. Well, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. Okay, so mine is April Taurus. So Taurus, yeah, they're practical. Um, they can be very stubborn, Taurus, and they like to finish things, but they do know when it's time to down tools and go and have some fun, or to relax. Okay, they don't tend to overwork themselves if they can help it, Taurians, but they do work hard. They do. Happy birthday, yeah. So, unqualified therapist, could you tell me if I'm on the right path? Any messages for me? I'm not really doing any individual messages. I'll cut the cards for you. This indicates that you are not speaking out enough about your talents. Really knows what you can do and what you're capable of. So I don't know if you're not doing your own advertising enough, or is there something that you're missing out on? You know, you've got a gift and you're not doing it. So I don't know if this is spam. Oh no, it's not. Hello, Janet. It's a boat sending all our and good energy. Oh, well, thank you, California, lovely. So, Bodhi is Aquarius Sun, Taurus Moon, and Aries Ascendant. Okay, so the Aquarius means that good sense of humor, can be a bit quirky, thinks outside the box, isn't regimented in, you know, this is fact and this is fiction, and there's a lot of leeway with you, Bodhi. The Taurus indicates hard worker. You know, you don't like being rushed. You'll do it in your own time. If you're on a timer, it tends to stress you a bit. You don't really like that. And the Aries indicates that, you know, you've got leadership there, leadership qualities, and you can get the job done. Absolutely. So that's for you. And what have we got for Janet? So yeah, let me know your sun, moon, and rising, and I'll do that for you. So for Janet, she's got Aries Sun, Cancer Moon, and Sagittarius Ascendant. Is very good at chiropractic. Yeah, people jokingly call him the witch doctor. I work in his office Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's lovely. Okay, so Aries indicates that you like to get you can see things in a muddle, and in your mind you've got them all sorted out and put them in the right order. You also know how to delegate other people. It's like, well, if you do that, I'll do this. It's like you see people's talents and you could use them for that benefit there. With the Cancer, you can be very sensitive about it as well. So very caring, loving. You can put a hard front on when you need to, because you're a softie inside. So you can have a lot of compassion, a lot of caring energy there. And what's the last one? Sagittarius. Sagittarius means that you're very focused on the future, and you know where you're going. It's like, that's the direction I'm going in, and I don't care who tells me I can't do it, because I'm doing it. So you won't be told you can't do that, because you're going to show everybody that you can, and you do. So I hope that helps. I love that you say Cancerians. I've started to say that as well. Good, Cynthia. That was Marejo. She started that off, bless her. Hi, Laurie. Hello. It's good to see you. Hello, all. Yeah, it's good to have the other as well. You know, what, like just being Taurus, but what else is it? Because that mixes it and creates your personality. So, hi, PD. Hello. Hey, Lois. Good to see you, Taurus. Yeah, keep on it. You'll get there. That's you. Yeah. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, I love your picture. That's funny. I love that. There's our Vera. Hey, Vera. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm just about to start my own channel. Good. That's really good. I think that's what you're talking about. At least I'm fixing that. Much love and take care. Yes, I would say that is absolutely it. So that's the message, is get yourself out there. You've got so much to give, for sure. Hello, beautiful woman. Hello to yourself. Aquarius, Sun, Gemini, rising, Leo moon. Okay. So the Aquarius, I'm sensing that you know how to tease people, but without upsetting them. You like to banter with people. You have got friends that you get on so well with. The back and forth kind of banter back and forth sometimes makes people think you're having an argument or you don't get on, but actually it's because you know each other that well that you can tease each other. With the Gemini, there's times that you can take all the banter, and there's times that it's like, that's irritating me and I don't want to. So I feel that you have that kind of feeling of withdrawing into yourself a bit. And the Leo moon means that you can snap yourself out of that if you're starting to be a bit too sensible. It's like, oh, I'm being silly, aren't I? And then you'll click yourself back out of it. So does that make sense, Stacey? So hey, Vera. So Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn. Bear with me a minute because my throat's going. Okay, so Aries means that you know how to take in within you, that can climb out of certain situations, and you're not afraid to put yourself forward. You know, it's like, I know what I'm doing. The Aquarius inside you also means that you can have have fun, and you know how to laugh at things that are a bit quirky. You realize you're a bit quirky and you're okay with it. I feel as if that's kind of blended with you, and it's like, I'm an individual, take me or leave me, that's who I am. The Taurus energy indicates that you're on the road to getting things done and organized, and making sure that, you know, I need to do this, then this, then this, then this, setting up the stepping stones. And the Capricorn energy is your self-employment, that is saying, I'm going to do absolutely brilliantly because I'm going in that direction. So you can be very masterful and leader. You're a leader. Bear with me a minute. Just putting the kettle on for me. So Cynthia is Taurus, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, and Cancer rising. Okay, how am I blending this with you? So Cynthia, I feel that you, I'm seeing you organized, and I'm seeing that you work better when you're organized. I can see it's like, you know, this is, in order to get where I want to be, I've got to do this, and then this, and then this. Sorry, it's noisy, just for a little while. Sorry. So as long as you can get yourself lined up with what it is you want, and you've got your stepping stones in place, you feel very much more sturdy, and able to accomplish things. But that grounding has to happen. With your Aquarius, you can sometimes laugh about the fact that you're a bit quirky like that, and you know what you're like. You know, this is what I'm like. This is what I have to do. And then your Cancer rising is, you've got that sensitivity inside you, and you don't like confrontation at all, Cynthia. You would rather walk sideways around an argument, and not get involved if you can possibly help it. So there Yeah, we're back. We lost you. I see. Yeah. Yes. There is a free Zoom that you can. Sorry. The internet's not playing well today, so I do apologize. So yeah, you can get the free Zoom. A lot of my friends actually do use just the free one, because that only gives you 30 minutes, doesn't it? Yeah. So I get it. I do. Especially if you're going to go professional, it's a good idea to get the professional Zoom. Yeah. There's Stacey. Oh, good. Glad it made sense. Yvonne's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very much the archer. You shoot the arrow into what it is that you want, and you're not gonna be waylaid. You're not going to be persuaded otherwise. You know what you're doing. So Marley is going strong, but very, very mischievous, constantly testing my boundaries regularly. Oh, bless him. He thinks he's the top dog. Unfortunately, he needs to know who's the alpha, doesn't he? That's so true. Thank you. All dogs, that's how it's got to be with all dogs, isn't it? I know it got frozen. Yes. Yeah. No, I come back. I come back. Yeah. My internet. Yeah. But I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, I'm going to move forward with the readings. Okay. I'm going to move forward. So we're going to be doing the earth signs now. So let us see. We're going to be doing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there we go. Taurus. Quick slurp of my coffee. Okay. Taurus. 40. I've done it again. 49. 00. Okay. I'm going to tune in to Taurians now. Here we go. Okay, so we're starting off with the Three of Cups, which is celebration of love or a celebration of emotions. Now we've got the Two of Cups, which means this is something new, a new partnership, a new person in your life. There's a new relationship around you, and there's battles. So Sometimes when we have somebody new enter our lives, either through other people, or maybe we're introducing somebody new to our family or our friendships, sometimes it doesn't go the way we want it to. And this card just indicates that there might be a bit of friction coming up for Taurians. And this is because of a complicated emotional matter, okay, linking with either family, friendships, maybe love life, ex-life, and somebody new coming in. So it's going to be a little bit awkward, and it's going to need to be handled in a graceful way. Okay, we move into the middle of this next week. We have the King of Wands. We have the Moon card and the Temperance. This to me says that you're trying to keep the balance, you're trying to keep the peace, you're trying to be the peacekeeper. You're having to step up and create that leadership, and you're having to kind of say, hey, stop talking to each other like that. Let's not fall out over this. You know, I'm going to take charge of this situation. And so somebody's having to really step up. And I feel that it's spirit behind this person who is pushing them forward to say, sort this out. It should never be disrupted like this. It's not worth arguing about. Let's get to the bottom of this. So it's definitely a leadership person. The chances are it is you who has had to come out and be that leader. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles along with the Star. So this indicates to me, you know, with the dreams and the wishes that you're pushing out there at the end of the week, you're having to jump out all the other priorities and keep everybody else happy, doing everything that anybody wants you to do. As well, but inside sometimes you're feeling a little bit disagreeable, because it's like all the time I'm rushing around and I'm defending everybody and going out and being what everybody wants me to be. I'm missing out on me, and I need to follow my dreams. I need to follow my wishes. It's my turn. Okay, so something like that is brewing up inside you, and by the end of the week, with that drama going on as well, you're going to be basically being a little bit sharp, okay, maybe with some people that are just taking you for granted a bit, and not appreciating all the things that you're trying to do to make everybody else's life better. So you're going to be having your say a bit. So yeah, sorry about that, but it's got to be done sometimes. Got to be done. We have Virgo now. So this is 53:30. Okay. Now with Virgos, let us see. We're told to put a lot of energy in this now, which I will do. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go straight off the top. Okay, so we've got the wheel now. So the Wheel of Fortune means that things are moving, whether you like it or not, whether you're ready or not. Okay, life is moving forward for Virgos. Now we have the Six of Cups, which is sometimes feeling a bit rejected or feeling a little bit let down in some way. You know, well, what about me? Where do I fit in? And that is definitely talking about rerouting or moving away. So there's a conversation with either you or you're hearing this conversation, and somebody's planning to move away. Somebody's planning to to have an adventure or go somewhere. It's like with this, there's everybody else around is feeling a little bit kind of jarred, I would say, with you didn't tell me this is new. What are you doing that for? Why are you what's going on? So it's not going down too well, and that's your fault, unfortunately, Virgos, because you might not have made other people feel secure before you spoke about this. If it isn't you, then you're going to be feeling they didn't speak to you properly, give you the heads up before they announced it. Okay, so it's the beginning of the week. So the middle of the week, you have the Hermit, Princess of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, now the Ten of Wands, you can see it's like I feel trapped. Whichever way I'm trying to get out of my situation, there seems to be another obstacle, and I don't know another way out of it. With the Princess of Wands, you can see she's sulking. She's not getting anything done because she's too busy sulking. She's too busy annoyed with this person who didn't tell her what was going on. She's too busy, I deliberately am cross with you, and I'm going to show you how cross I am, because you're going to watch me throw my toys out my pram. Pram means buggy or stroller for people in other countries, all right? So yeah, I've been throwing my toys out of my stroller, and I'm not happy. So it's basically being childish or baby-like in ways, and I'm hearing this kind of energy, and it's not helping anybody by sulking. It's not helping anything. Now the Hermit card, this is about home. It's about home. It's about feeling secure, feeling happy, feeling at one. And those cards with it does not indicate that that's what you're feeling. Okay, you should be feeling at one and happy with your home, and feeling as if everybody is loving energy around. But no, something has stopped that. So then we have the Ace of Pentacles, along with the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Now, these are very good cards. Okay, so by the end of the week, Virgos, there's going to be some discussion and talk about a new job. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, new job, new money. This can be promotion, a little side job, earning a bit of extra, self-employment in some way, because I've got my self-employed card, which is my King of Pentacles. It's always I want to work for myself, or I want a job that the harder I work, the more money I get. I'm not just on a salary. And this is what I'm seeing here. Progress to do with money, progress to do with getting what you deserve or getting what you want. Now, the High Priestess means that there might be some changes to do with a job, but you've either been told to keep it quiet, or you want to keep it quiet for a little bit longer. You don't really want other people knowing too much about it yet. Okay, so there's something in the pipeline. Maybe you've got to wait and see, and then you'll announce it. Okay, so that's what I see, Virgo. There we go. With our Virgos. Take a sip of coffee. I think I'll finish off with the Capricorn ones. So is that 59? 5903, I think. Okay. Put my heat pad on. Right, so Capricorns. Building up the energy for Capricorns now. Okay, so this is the 13th through to the 19th. That's the one. All right. Okay, so the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a go, go, go card. The Wands is all fired up. Fire desire. Nothing's stopping me. I'm going in that direction. You then have the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man says, oh, but hold on a minute. Okay, so that means delays, or it's, you know, something's on hold, or maybe you'll look at things from a different angle. And then you have Tinky Wait, and then you have your gamble card. Okay, so there's a financial gamble, or there's something that you're needing to do before you can go. All right, so maybe you've got to see things from, you know, a different angle, different point of view, see it from someone else's point of view. Maybe you know, have you weighed up the options before you travel or before you go forward? The Eight of Wands has got many different meanings. Like I said, it can be travel, it can be to do with ambitions and going where you need to go. All right. But yeah, all the time you've got that Hanged Man there, it's not actually happening yet. Okay, so maybe a bit more preparation is needed. She's lost her collar. It's the one that I had embroidered, so I've had to order another one for her. Yes, because without a collar, she can't be seen in the dark, and she's got no way of knowing who she's, you know, where she lives. She gets lost. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, which is money being spent, but we don't know why at this time. It links with the Seven of Wands. I think that's a challenge, and the Six of Swords. Now, this indicates that you're going to be having a bit of a spend up at the middle of this next week, Capricorns, and that could be to do with your future. That could be to do with a holiday, because we're looking at the sunshine there in the Six of Swords. It can be to do with, you know, you've taken on a challenge, you know, and that's going to be something that you want to do. So, you know, you're not feeling as though you are holding back. This is literally catapulting yourself onto a good challenge here. But yeah, there is a bit of spending happening. Okay, and that's the middle of next week for Capricorns. You then have the Two of Wands alongside the Four of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, so now the Chariot can mean travel. It can also mean a vehicle, and it can mean moving. All right, now with the Four of Swords, this is standing up for yourself, standing your ground, not backing down. And there's also paperwork. Is the paperwork in order for travel or for movement? Is the paperwork in order? Have you done enough preparation here? You know, it's not a time to back down from what it is that you want. Okay, it just means that, you know, you might not be as organized as you thought you were. Excuse me, I just need to give Tinky a sweetie. I have to put it on the floor because she gets a bit pory and clory with her sweeties. So anyway, that's what I get for lovely Capricorns, and that is all the earth signs there. So let's go back to the chat and see what's going there. Oh, so Cynthia, so true. Good. Oh, and there's all the frozen comments. So taking a step up with Zoom so I can go live. Okay, StreamYard had almost doubled the monthly payment. Oh my God, did they? And they're not doing well. In my book, they're really gone down in my estimations. Hello, Maureen. We've missed you, darling. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Virgos, they are planners. They like to know what they're doing. They like to know where they're going. Okay, they can be, you know, they don't like spontaneity much. Yeah, so that's a typical Virgo anyway. Lisa, hi Lisa. If anybody want to be put on the healing list, please let me know. Okay, please let me know. I'll add them on there. So, wonderful necklace. Oh, thank you, Lisa. It's this was put together. There's lots of different beads, but this was on its own with and I just added some things. So, thank you. Missed you too, Maureen. I'm glad you're okay. So, all right. So let's go on to the fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay. So Leo, 10640. Okay. 10640. So Leos, I'm going to build up the energy for Leos. Oh, look. Okay. Right. So we've got that self-employed card again, the King of Pentacles, along with the Four of Pentacles, which is a meeting. And it's with the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords, somebody's been walking on eggshells. This is either you walking on eggshells or someone walking on eggshells around you. But either way, the communication lines are not good at the beginning of next week. Okay, this can be to do with work matters or financial matters. We do have a meeting that is going to be happening. This meeting can be a personal meeting, you know where you've got to kind of meet up to discuss things, or maybe draw a meeting together, as in like a business meeting. But there's something that needs to be addressed, and it is linking to a lack of enthusiasm, or something drifting, okay, from you or from the situation. The middle of next week is the Princess of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So again, whenever we get the Five of Pentacles, it means spending money or having to pull your belt in a bit to do with money. Now we've got a young person card. We've got the Princess of Cups. That could mean a young linking around young people, like a child, or it can be a childlike adult. We have got the running often or running quickly. Okay, can mean going somewhere that you need to go and you need to get there fast. Maybe that's what's cost the money, because we need to get there fast, and somebody's being childish about it or childlike. Yeah, so there's lots of different scenarios that could come from those cards, but you'll understand more about it next week, okay, in the middle of next week. Seven of Wands is, come on then, universe, bring it on. Whatever you've got for me, I'll deal with it. We've got the Five of Swords, which is about boundaries again, making sure that everybody knows what your boundaries are. This is in regards to either, so the Three of Pentacles, it's either a job and you're building up of a business, or building up your reputation in a job. You can see it's half built here. It can be DIY because you can see the ladder. It can be moving because you've got boxes. But this is about the building frame, you know, things not being finished and done. Okay, linking with money, work, finances, or home. And there's your boundaries. It's like, so maybe challenge to be bossy, really, and say, you know, you've been treating me like this and I don't want you to be treating me like this, you know. And or being kind of being in a leadership position, or telling people what you think of them. And that could be to do with, you know, if you're having any work done at home, or, you know, maybe somebody's not done the job properly. Maybe you're moving and the people that are moving you haven't been professional enough. So challenging you, it links to business, home improvements, or build up a business. And you're having to put those boundaries up at the end of. Okay, that's what I see for Leos. Okay. Sagittarius. Oh, it's 111. Actually, it's 112. Right now. 112. Right, so I'm building up Sagittarius. That's it. Okay. Oh, there's money on the back of that. New money. All right. Lovely card. Okay, one of the best in the deck, the Sun and the World. Okay, the World card. Everything turning out perfectly. Everything's turning out better than expected. The Emperor can be to do with somebody in authority, or somebody who's in charge. It can be a masterful character or a father figure. It's linking with somebody who they like to be at the front of everything when it's busy, when everything is happening. But as soon as things start to die down, they're off to find another adventure, or they get bored with whoever they're with. So they're a bit like a Tigger character. They come in, they cause a bit of chaos, but fun, and then they go off somewhere else. So this particular character coming in has actually done a good thing, because I feel as if it's livened up a character who would normally be a little bit too prim and proper, and you know, we've got to do it this way, and let's be sensible. Okay, and then you've got this other character coming along and being crazy. Yeah, so good news is coming. Okay, good outcome, that's all coming. So yeah, this is good. All right, so that's the beginning of next week. We then have the Six of Wands, which is achievement, public speaking. I've done it. Alongside the Princess of Pentacles, who is shy, okay, emotional, and alongside the King of Swords. So these cards to me are saying that there is some sort of announcement that is being made. It is linking with a child, or it's someone who feels childlike when they're making the announcement. And there's been a lot of thought gone into this. there's been a process of elimination of what you're doing, and I've had to weigh the odds up, weigh the pros and the cons before announcing anything. And then the end of this next week is the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So this is all about finding out about somebody who there's a lot of emotional ties to the past, and that person coming back into your life either by word of mouth or by physically being there, or maybe a message that comes to you from them. That is going to throw you off a bit, but it's also going to make you start to hope or bring some hope or dreams for the future. Is it going anywhere? Why did they contact you? You know, what's going to happen now? So there's a little bit of confusion, emotional confusion, but there's still a boost of confidence happened, and a feeling of, well, they did contact me, so they're still thinking of me. So what does that mean in terms of the future? You know, perhaps it's family members, perhaps it's an ex, or perhaps it's somebody who you once knew. But the end of next week, there's going to be somebody making their way back into your life, and it's going to feel a little bit odd, a little bit out of sync for you. Okay. So let's have a little look for Aries now. Aries, it's 1:17. Okay, quick slurp of my coffee. Give them a good shuffle. Aries. So I know we've got our Vera and Linda Winger watching. They're Aries. Any other Aries out there? Just going to build up that energy now. This is for next week. Okay. So the Temperance, trying to keep the balance, trying to keep everybody happy. We've got the card that is the Aries card, actually. It's actually got the hook symbol there. Right there. So the Cosmic deck as the only deck that actually show you the birth signs in them. So yeah, that's the Aries card. And then you have the Five of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Wands is the card that stands out to me the most in these cards, because this basically is indicating that something is a struggle or it's a battle. There is no need for this, but there it is. Are you battling with someone, or is somebody battling with you? In the meantime, you're trying to make everything balanced. You're trying to be happy. And sometimes that's not always the easiest way forward. Sometimes if people are falling out, it's like, well, just get on with it then. You know, what do you expect me to do? I can't make you guys get on. So there seems to be a bit of a conflict there. And it's to do with who is in charge, or who is top dog, basically. That's what that means. It's like it's a battle of wills. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about somebody who is saying things to you and you don't like hearing it. And there's links with somebody who is saying things and it's not good because it's throwing you off or it's making you cross, it's triggering you in some way. You know, is that person deliberately being nasty to you, or is it just that this is just life, you know? And you know, the trouble is when we ask people's opinion or we talk about problems to somebody, it gives them the open right to then comment back. Does that make sense? Or give you their advice. And that's always the tricky part of it all. But there's something that is building up to an annoyance, I would say, and you're not wanting to hear their words. Okay. And by the end of this next week, we have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and lovely card with the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is money coming to you. So this means that there is the unexpected to do with money. Okay, this means that there is a flow of money coming in, and this money is going to be regularly, and it's going. This is also indicating that sometimes all we have to do is to allow our heart to be open to receive, but also put a front on as if everything's okay. So it's like, you know, when you're not allowing other people to see that you're stressed, or to see that you're going about things the way you're going about things. Okay, money's coming in. Okay, that's all you need to know. That Nine of Pentacles means that this is owed to you. This is owed to you. This has got to be yours. There's going to be a meeting. So somebody will call a meeting, or will be either meeting up on the telephone, or what they want to tell this meeting, and saying you've got to now, it's going to be fine. It's all going to be, just keep going and keep thinking clearly ahead. So there you go, what I see for the fire signs, everybody. And let's go back into, let us know, everybody, if you want anybody on the healing list. Been on the healing list 28 for quite a while. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so Maureen would like to be on the list, of course. I'm writing it in so that I can put it on there later. And Cynthia would like to be on there as well, of course. I'll add you on. So Maureen says Leo rising. Okay, so a Virgo, she was Virgo, wasn't she? Virgo is about planning ahead, making plans, thinking 3 steps ahead of themselves. Usually very good at chess, actually, is Virgos. And you also have the Leo rising. And the Leo rising means that you like to be where there's action, or where there's a lot of interest for you. You can't just be quiet corner somewhere. Does that mean there's a good vibrational energy about you, and you are it's like there's a fun-loving person in there who like to be chatting with everybody. Okay, so that's what I got. So hi Steve, is that a self-portrait? Did you sketch that? Did you color that? So what's up with the Gemini June 3rd? I'll be getting to the Gemini. That's on the next one. That's air signs. So I'll be doing Aquarius first, then the Geminis, and then Libra. Okay. So Vera was waiting for the Aries. So there you go. Thank you from Canada. Got to go to bed. Well, night, Yvonne. Hope you sleep well. Hey, Mad Max. You know my battles in my town. They'll find out I am the top dog. Yeah, that's it. You tell them. And Shan, hello, Shan. Hello. Good to see you. All right. So we're going to do the air signs now, everyone. So Aquarius. Aquarius. So air signs. So it'll be 1, 25, 30. Let's make that a 0. Aquarius, this is for the 13th through to the 19th of January. On TikTok. So I don't know if the internet is really playing up here, but it just looked as if it froze. So I do apologize. But so Aquarius, I'm going to build up the energy for Aquarians. Okay, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the looking after yourself, wrapping yourself up in cotton wool. It can be looking after another person, being somebody's carer, and you know, wanting to, you know, nurture others, but also nurture yourself. Now, the Queen of Wands, she is somebody who knows their destination and is very clearly setting the marker to it and being blinkered and saying, this is it. I'm on a mission. This is where I'm going. And I do feel as if nothing will deter them. Okay. And they have to look after themselves and make sure that they're in the best energy that they can be. And it's linking with also the Strength card. So Aquarians, you feel very strong the beginning of this next week. Very strong. There's a lot of protection energy around yourself. And you are very determined to get where you want to be. And I feel this is to do with your ambitions. This is to do with your goals, your achievements. It's like you've, you know, exactly the Sagittarian energy is about, you know, the archer, and that's how you're being in business. Okay, you are making it happen. So that's the beginning of your next week. By the middle of the week, you have the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so with these three cards, this indicates somebody from your past is going to be coming back in your life. And this is going to be directly linked with a business proposition or an idea on how to make money because, or we've never done this before. How about us doing that? And I feel that as long as we are kind of taking care of ourselves and our needs, then this is something that we can do. So it's like you're creating a hobby and then earning money from that hobby. And it feels as if another person is coming in with you. You know, it's like, yeah, we can do this together. You can see with the Four of Wands, Four of Wands, it's like absolute determination to go to that next level. We've already got here, we've got to go further. Okay. And that person, it's like a familiar person. It's like there's been a past life with this person. I know them, they know me. You know, we're in a good energy space. Now, the end of this next week, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is, to me, a bit of worry, a bit of emotional kind of baggage coming up there. There may be some words exchanged, and emotionally,
there may be a feeling I feel tormented by my emotions. You know, be careful not to shout or say things that you don't mean, especially around the end of next week. And this can be just due to sheer exhaustion or frustrations with life. Because I don't feel as if there's anything that you deliberately are angry about. Apart from, you know, money, security, hard work, feeling as if we're on um, a hamster wheel, kind of going round and round and round, and not feeling as if we're getting anywhere. So there's a lot of frustration there, and there's a lot of emotional kind of heaviness. But that's not something that is going to stay there forever. This definitely feels like it's only a matter of time before all of your positive energies is going to pay off. So I just want to pull another 3 cards just to round off this next week. And that is the 2 of Swords. Be careful who you're talking to. Sometimes there's a person that can bring us down. You're in a good mood, you're in a heightened mood, you know, you're excited, and then someone can just criticize you by asking a question. But with that question, it puts doubt there, and it does it deliberately. So be careful who you talk to, they're saying. Make your plans rather than talk to other people. I think that's the way forward, and that will avoid all of that emotional stress at the end of this next week. Climb your own business, focus on you and getting where you want to go. You don't have to have anybody else's permission, or you don't have to have anybody else's respect or adoration, because you are unique, and it's all about you. So I feel as if that emotional stuff could be ignored, okay, as long as you don't let negative people have their say with you. Okay, so that's what I get for Aquarius. There we go. Here we go with Geminis. That's 1. Eyesight's bad. 32. 35. Okay. Geminis. Gemininians. Let's have a look for Gemininians. Building it up. Right. 6 of Swords. These cards are repeating themselves. You're seeing me shuffle. These cards are repeating themselves, and that's because there's always a common theme that is running. Okay, see, again, we've got the stand up for yourself here. I'm not going to allow you to dominate me. I'm not going to allow you to tell me what to do. I'm going where I want to go. 6 of Swords. And there is the travel card. That is the I'm off. I'm going. So look out for travel, okay? Opportunities to travel. Also look out for it's like someone wants to keep dragging up the past, and they keep wanting to talk about the past, which is fine. That perhaps they need to do that for their own therapy. But when they're including your past, or them wanting them to share your past, that's maybe where you're going to draw a line and say, I don't really want to do that. That was back then. I want to go into the future. I want to talk about all my plans, where I want to go, what I want to do. So I feel that you can steer conversations into the positive energies, okay? And that's going to really help you, Geminis. There is links with abroad, overseas, that is going to be coming up in a very big way. I can see a holiday being spoken about, weighing up the pros and the cons to do with that holiday. I'm also seeing that, you know, you're not going to be holding back either, regarding the it's like having the time of your life is like, that's so important to you, and absolutely it is. So you're seeing maybe a break or a holiday, and you know, making plans and enjoying yourself. So that's the beginning of next week. So then we have the Hierophant, which is about being a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader. Okay, there. And that's alongside the Ace of Wands and also the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is when there's lots of people trying to tell you what to do, and it's all coming at you, and you just can't cope with it anymore. So sometimes it's we have to ignore, like I said, ignore other people if they can't be pleased for you, or if they can't be supportive for you, then maybe they're not the right people to hang around with, because you definitely do deserve to have the joy and excitement in your life. You are a spiritual being here, having an experience in a human body, basically, and it's like you don't deserve to be on the lower vibrations, the lower frequency energies. So I do feel as if you're breaking free from people that get you down, people that aren't in that that nice energy. Okay, you're definitely moving away from that. Doesn't mean to say you have to reject anybody or you have to fall out with anybody, but it's about, you know, spending time with the people that are of higher frequency. Okay, and you don't like the gossips either. You know, when you know that somebody's gossiping about that person, but you know that they're probably gossiping about you when you're not there, because that's the type of characters they are. There's a bit of boredom and restlessness about you, Geminis, the middle of the week. So you're wanting to make some plans. I feel as if the spiritual side within you is growing in a big way. So your psychic ability, your ability to read other people's energies is very, very strong, getting stronger as well. So the end of the week for Geminis, the Four of Cups, which is worry, confusion, emotionally. Two of Wands is paperwork, planning. And then the Two of Swords is not speaking to somebody. So once again, all of this stress could be avoided if there is less communication with people who are Debbie Downers, and you know, people trying to nag you and trying to tell you what to do. Yeah, this is the Four of Cups is sometimes we worry ourselves, and we can be that person, that Debbie Downer ourselves. So we have to kind of get to the opinion of, I am my biggest cheerleader, and I believe in myself, and I believe in my spiritual team, and we're going to kick ass this year, because this is it for us. And concentrate on that planning, concentrate on all the things, all the stepping stones that lead up to that big wish that you want. So first of all, I'm going to do this, and then this, and then this, and then that, and then here we go. So all that is there for you. It's a matter of staying focused, really, on and seeing you, visualizing you successful and having everything that your heart's desire. Okay, and watch it come to you. So there you go. That is for Geminis. All right, so we're going into Libra. Okay, so Libra, it is 1, 3, 9, 40. Okay, so this is for my love. Oh my goodness, he reshared a video that he did Paul McCartney, and My Love Is Our Song, and one of our songs, but our main song. And he did this video of the first time that we met at the airport, the first kiss that we had. And basically it's very slushy, so if you don't like slush, don't watch it. But basically it's a compilation of our outings together when we first met. And yeah, and it's really lovely, really lovely. So I feel very blessed to be loved the way I am loved, and I feel the same with him, absolutely. So yeah. we never take it for granted. We are amazed at that we found each other. Twin flames are magnetically drawn to find each other, but it's not always easy. But we did. So across the pond. So he's in America, I'm here in the UK. So let's have a look and see what they want to talk about with you guys. So this is Libra, and all you Libras out there. Just going to tune in now. I can smell aftershave or men's deodorant. I can smell right now. That's funny. Okay, so magician. Magician basically means you've got all the tools to make it work. Whatever you put your mind to, your universe and your spirit guides are saying, well, we can do it because we've got all the tools here. So just name it. But at the moment, there's been a feeling of being a bit blocked or not being able to go forward. And then all of a sudden, there seems to be a bit of a lift. So this could be somebody in authority, somebody who was in charge, and the blocks are now lifted or about to be lifted, because it's like you've got the magician. That means somebody who's magical or somebody who's got powers, or power in mind, who can stop the blockages. Okay, and just in Greg's terms, and maybe yours as well, you know, with Mark Zuckerberg saying about free speech, and that means less of that shadow banning maybe is happening. So things now starting to be seen more, because shadow banning means that they don't share your content as much, and that's because you've been vocal about the truth, and they don't want you to be vocal about the truth. They want to project their truth. So that, to me, the beginning of next week is all about authority, someone in authority. But when you have a reading, ignore maybe my interpretation and go with what you're picking up, okay, regarding your reading. So someone in authority, there is a breaking free from restrictions, and you've got all the tools to make it work, to make it as powerful as you want it to be. We then have the Four of Pentacles, which is a meeting, and that could be doctor, solicitor, bank manager, estate agent. It's a meeting. It's alongside the Nine of Pentacles, which is money, security, financial help here. Okay, this money is coming. It's coming to you. Okay, coming to you here. All right. And this is after somebody in authority has announced it. And the wheel means that as that is turning, everything is turning in your favor. Everything is moving forward. Like one wheel, one cog in a wheel starts to change and move, and it changes all of the others. And that means that life sometimes becomes from hard to easy. And that's because everything is going in the flow of life, and as it should be. Okay, so the end of next week, the Seven of Pentacles. This is about a financial gamble, okay? Or this can be business ideas, business gambles. life is a bit upside down. So sometimes we have to be in kind of a limbo. You know, we're in a waiting stage. But this is, you know, we've got our eye on the target. Okay, you can see there's 2 business ideas or 2 things that are going to be growing money, and not the way we used to do it. This is in a new direction. And that's true. There's going to be a big announcement coming from Greg, and then there's another one after that. So yeah, so this is very good. I can see what's happening here. And then you have the strength card. So being strong and being focused on the end result of where you want to be really will pay off. Okay. And having more than one option is also a good plan. Sorry, my voice is going now. Because you can believe in yourself. You've been on hold or been holding on for a while. Okay. You've had to see things from a different angle in order to get where you are right now, in order to understand what going with the flow was and what was trying to pedal upstream. You know, there was a big difference between that, and now you're seeing it, and everything is happening in the right way. So yeah, very good, very good. Exciting times for everybody, very exciting. So that is the end of all the readings. Let's have a look and see what the comments are here. Oh, the night, Cynthia. Let's go back. Shan. Oh, so Shan says she just came across. Good to see you, Shan. Therapist. Hello, Jeremiah. Can I build the healing list? Absolutely. You're definitely on there, Jeremiah and Lisa, and you're also on the next sheet as well. It's Lisa and Jeremiah. So yeah, I do try and remember to add you on there, but keep saying it on here though, just in case I don't put it on there for whatever reason I forget. Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Okay, Linda. Hello, welcome. So Scorpio, double Scorpio. Scorpio, obviously they have a sting. They can be very romantic. They can be very caring, very loving and supportive as well. But they won't do anything if they feel that they're going to be rejected, or if they feel that they're not going to be appreciated. So they will only give their love unconditionally if they feel it's coming back. The Sagittarius energy is also about their ambitions, and they can be very rigid about where they're going. Even if other people think they're going in the wrong direction, they don't care. They've been told, maybe by their higher self, no, this is the way forward, and I'm going to go in this direction. You can be very determined. So that's the mixture of your Scorpio and Sagittarius. Oh, there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. There. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Sarah. Ali's Patreon reading was spot on for me. It was so specific and astonishingly accurate. Well, that's good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I enjoy doing my Patreon readings. They are if you wanted to join the Patreon, it is a membership, and there's different tiers, and each tier there's something else that you get. So they can be mystery gifts, they can be meditations that are going to be sent to you, they can be a psychic development lesson recorded. There's lots of classes and things. So yeah, there's all sorts. So check that out on patreon.com/Psychic Alley. It's in the description there. So thank you, Sarah. Oh, there's Claudia. Hi, Claudia. Lovely to see you. Yeah, and the night, Cynthia. And hello. So I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, I'm afraid. So you've got Libra Sun, rising Virgo. Okay, so Libra, the main energy with the Libra is it has to be fair. So things need to be fair for you. You don't like bullies. You don't like people who haven't got a voice, who aren't able to get their point across. That really bugs you. With your Virgo, I feel that you might even be somebody who helps other people in a big way, and does things for people. You know, no, I don't want to say activist because that's the wrong word, but somebody who makes a difference in a good way. And you've also got Scorpio. So with a Scorpio, they can be passionate. Scorpio's passionate. They can be very, you know, they've got a bit of a sting sometimes. If they feel as if someone's taking the pee out of them, that's it. The drawbridge comes down. And if they're on the naughty step, they tend to stay there. Scorpios aren't very forgiving. So it's like, well, you peed me off. You shouldn't have peed me off. So, so Vera's off to bed. It's 5:35 there. Oh, well. Everyone's saying good night to everybody. Is this for Libras? The bit before, I always put the little sign at the bottom on who that's reading for. I've been doing the other little readings for people, their sun, moon and rising. So people have been listing their sun, moon and rising, and I've been blending those together. So yeah, lovely to see you here. And hello from South Africa. Wow. Well, hello. Starfeather, hi. Oh, you're welcome. It's Lisa. Love seeing you, sweet Ali. Thank you for the readings. Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure, Jeremiah. Coxine, I'm late. Unfortunately, missed the whole show. But send you much love and gratitude from Switzerland. Ah, oh, lovely. Thank you, Coxine. Hey, Ali, how about a Pisces moon? Pisces, what I'm picking up for the Pisces energy around you is that you can put a front on and say that you're fine, but there's sometimes you're not fine. There's stuff going on inside. There's confusion or depression or worry, but it's like, I'm fine. See, look, I've got a smile. I'm okay. But yeah, so sometimes you have to really know somebody in order for you to open up, and you prefer opening up to somebody on a one-to-one basis rather than in a crowded situation. So Jeremiah, Aries moon, Virgo sun and Pisces rising. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the Aries is there's something inside you that feels as if you would like to start going forward, you know, and I want to be the leader or the person who's putting this together or doing this. Okay, the leadership energy is there, but there's sometimes obviously confidence that might hold you back, you know, or other reasons that hold you back in not going forward with that, but your thoughts are there. And your Virgo is, you know, seeing what can be done in the future. The Virgo energy is always searching the future. What can be done? How can I get what I want? So there's always a searching for the future there. And the Pisces, again, is you've got that smile and everything is fine, everything's okay. And sometimes it's not. But you do, you know, it's better than being mopey and being kind of in that angry energy, because nobody wants to be around that either. That can be very, it pushes people away. So yeah, that's what I got for you. So I'm going to go now because my throat is definitely going. I love you all very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please let me know how your feedback is. I love to hear that, so I appreciate it. And I'm going to end now, but love you all. Bye.